Hello, in this video, I'm going to show you the goal setting process that I recommend for freelancers and walk you through the 60-second exercise you can do to avoid the top goal setting mistakes. So let's jump in. Here is the 60-second goal setting exercise you can do right now for your annual goals that I would encourage you, like, literally press pause, start a timer, and do right now. So here's the exercise. 1, start a timer. Sit there for a second and think. What is your theme for the year in your freelancing business? Don't overthink it too much. Just go with your gut. Like, what comes to mind? What do you need the most that would set 2025 up for being epic? Do you need to level up your lead gen skills, your sales skills? Do you need to improve your offer? Do you need to increase your technical skills? Do you need to get better at delegating? Do you need to get better at hiring? What's your theme for the year that will allow you to double, triple, quadruple, quintuple your revenue in the coming years? If you're not sure, it's probably lead gen. The thing I see most of the time is freelancers need to know how to get clients, and they don't. Next step in the exercise, if you were to spend 3 to 5 hours a week moving towards that, and you were to start spending that time this week, where would you want to invest that time this week? Where would those 3 to 5 hours go this week that would make the biggest initial impact moving you towards that theme? And if you're not sure, probably your first step is going to be either research, courses, Googling, or finding a coach who can just tell you what to do. Which, if you join the accelerator, that coach can be me. Otherwise, just find someone you like in your field, ask them what to do, pay them for an hour of their time. Next step, decide what a realistic amount of time is on a weekly basis for you to indeed, and remember the earlier mistake about setting goals around optimal energy all the time, which you don't have. So ask yourself, like, if my kid is sick and I have a bunch of client work on and I'm stressed and I'm tired and I just want to relax, how many hours a week can I really be spending on this? 3, 5, 1? In general, I think a good place to start, if you can swing it, would be 5. But if you don't think that's realistic, don't set it. Maybe set 3. You can set 1 if you want. Just be aware that if you're spending like 1 hour a week, you're going to be very limited in the results you can get. Even 3 hours a week might be challenging to get really big momentum, unless you're really, really intentional with your time. That's why I feel like 5 is a good place to start. 5 hours a week on lead gen and outreach and trying to get clients, it's enough time to compound, and it's enough time to keep your head like consistently in it. Whereas 1 hour a week is just kind of one sitting for a few minutes and then you're back to your normal reactive life. But whatever the amount is, be real with yourself and figure out what it is. It's an hour a week, that's better than 0, and it gives you the ability to start making momentum and increase it with time. Next step in the exercise is whatever the amount was that you chose, put it on your calendar in 60-minute blocks. If you don't think 60 minutes is realistic, don't do it. Do 30 or whatever. But I feel like 60 is enough to like sink your teeth in a little bit. So if you said to yourself that 5 hours is realistic, I would like you to put 5 1-hour blocks on your calendar right now for this week. I'd recommend putting these at the very start of your day, but you do you. I've just noticed that if I put them at the end of my day after client work, it often never gets done. And then last steps. I feel like this exercise has been more than 60 seconds. It would have been 60 if I didn't have to say all of it. Next step is to actually do it. Actually honor those blocks. Treat those as your highest priority thing in your whole business, because it is. If you need accountability, find an accountability buddy. That's going to be your best route. Or, as I said, focus mates or accelerator or whatever. But ultimately what you really need is somebody who will chase you if you aren't doing what you said. And then finally, the last step is to congratulate yourself whenever you do show up and honor these blocks. Treat them like as this uber duper important thing, and when you do it, like, honor that, appreciate that, celebrate that, because most freelancers don't, and that's why most freelancers have their future years look a lot like their past years. If you can just do this one thing, it will make all the difference, I promise. So hopefully you found this helpful. Hope you have an awesome year, and see you soon.